Well, yes, welcome to The Corner, where we talk about anime, manga, and everything in between. Hope you guys are ready to study up on Ice Women. That's right! We're continuing on with episode 5 review of Interviews with Monster Girls right now. Alright, we start this episode off with Sakuba talking with Taki about her alleged powers of being an ice woman. It turns out the reason she was afraid is because she froze up her bathwater at one point in time because she was breaking out in a sweat, and we'll get onto that here in a second. But because of this, she was so afraid of the regular high school that she didn't want anybody to touch her, and this is why her demi side became a problem. Taki, worried up to this point, wanted to help out the best he could. He ends up helping her by researching a lot about ice women. Not coming up with anything in general, he figures out that when she's nervous, she starts to concentrate ice through her feet and hands, apparently. In other words, her cold sweat is a freeze sweat. He figures this out by bringing in a hot tub of water and having her put her feet in it while she reads a story about ice women and how they've been treated throughout the history. Apologizing for making her do that, she ends up being happy at this point because she understands now that she's not going to hurt anybody. And this becomes a light and day situation with her. Now that she can accept her demi-human self without thinking that she's going to hurt somebody, she can go around and act how she pleases. She apologizes to the people that she's been avoiding a lot. Even to hit the point where she's going out with Hikari and Maki a lot more often. This makes them become a lot closer friends, and they start to understand exactly why she did what she did. She even apologizes to the boy that she avoided at the very beginning. They get talking about nicknames with Taki and start having a little bit more of a fun time, and you can see it in her eyes and how she reacts that she's having a lot more fun. Her being able to accept her demi form and not actually being afraid of hurting people really makes a big difference on the attitude that she gave throughout the rest of the show, and it's going to change her how she does things from here on out, especially now that Hikari can actually use her to hit your teeth or something like that and actually be close to her, and Maki can actually be close to her as well because they enjoy the coldness from her body. It ends there where we learn a lot more about Stone Women and exactly what goes on. Taki solved the problem and fixed it for her and made it a lot better. This anime has so much feels to it and it just makes you really understand the characters and get emotionally involved. Like when they get happy, you are happy. When they're sad, you're sad. It really has that emotional attachment to you that you really don't expect from most animes. But then again, when they're using situations that people can relate to a lot easier, it becomes a lot easier to be able to feel those same feelings that they're feeling because you've been through that stuff in the first place. Afraid of who you are, what happens, and how people perceive you in the end, or what you can do. As we continue on, the characters actually start to develop a lot more, and we start to see a different side of the students in general, and how they will react to the demis, and the demis reacting to the humans. But unless this is going to say strictly drama-related anime, there's probably going to be something that's going to happen a little bit later on to cause conflict, because things seem to be going way too well right now. Between Taki's inappropriate reactions with the girls or something like that, it's going to come to a peak where something bad will in turn come to light. But that's just my thought on it and how most anime schematics usually work. But I could just be overthinking it. Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys have been enjoying these episodes, and until the next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and a fun one as well.